Hello, hello, this is Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Aquarius March 2021 love reading. How are you doing, my lovely Aquariuses? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your support of the channel so far. So appreciate it. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross swatches, you're also very welcome. And this is going to be a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Aquarius out there, but I do hope it resonates for you. Find something useful or enjoyable about the video. So don't forget to leave me a comment if it resonates or you enjoy it. Let me know, I'd love to hear from you. And hit like. I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading again this month, whichever sign gets the most likes. And subscribe, that'd be amazing. And just remember, this isn't going to resonate with every Aquarius out there, being a general love reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And you can always check out your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements for more information. So let's get into it. We get some general messages for you first, Aquarius, and then we'll go into a full spread about you and the person of interest. So we get some messages for Aquarius, please, in love in March 2021. Thank you. Get a couple more, please, for Aquarius. Thanks. Oh, okay, maybe another one for Aquarius, please. What do they need to know? I love. What are we dealing with? Thank you. Okay. Whoa. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay. Wow, Aquarius. Okay, so we've got the World and the Wheel of Fortune as well. So this is definitely, for me, talking about something where it could have been someone that you've been having like cycles with, where it's kind of maybe coming back in again, or they're trying to. But the World can also talk about, you know, like a new chapter, maybe closing out an old one, starting a new one. The Wheel of Fortune is, for me, is like really positive change, but it can also be something fated coming in here. But definitely when those two come out together, I always think it's like a cycle that you may have been on before. We've got the Eight of Wands, so that is communication coming in hot and it can be moving quite fast, passionate, back and forth messages. But we've got this Two of Swords here. Now this is the thing, because this Two of Swords may be talking about a decision that you don't want to have to make. Or you could be blocking this person perhaps from trying to come back in to your energy, to your space, maybe because you've done this enough times and you feel like you've gone around and around with this person enough times. Let's see. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck at the moment. So that is putting hard work and effort into it, knowing that it is going to eventually lead to success. But it can be like you needing that determination even when things are getting difficult, to keep putting the work in. So let's see, it could be someone wanting to put the work in with you now, Aquarius, but you're kind of not wanting to deal with them, or you're not sure about what decision to make, and you're needing really to trust your intuition when it comes to this decision. Let's get some more. So why is the World here, please? I feel it's going to be something that comes out of the blue this month, to be honest, with that Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. But let's get more first. So why is the World here, please, for Aquarius? Why is the World card here for Aquarius, please? Thank you. The Eight of Swords, interesting. So the Eight of Swords, it can be something where you're going over and over in your mind about, very similar to Two of Swords. It is something where you're kind of stuck mentally, because you can actually make a decision, you can actually move forward, but you're not, you're kind of going over and over in like a mental prison about something. Now that could be talking about having a new beginning with somebody. It can also be like overthinking and thinking something's not going to work out, feeling quite negative. Maybe there's an element of travel here as well with the World card. That could be part of the thing that's making you feel like something's not going to work. Tell me more about this World card, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. Six of Swords. Yes, this definitely could be about travel. So it can also be someone, certainly for others of you, it's going to be someone wanting to move forward into like and have a new chapter with you, have a new cycle, but you could feel like we've done this over and over again. It's not going anywhere with that Eight of Swords, but wanting to move forward into, you know, could also be wanting to move on from something and leave something in the past, and maybe that's the decision you need to make. Could go, but for others of you, Six of Swords is another one of those, actually travel. So maybe this is someone who's also at maybe it's a long distance thing, that you're maybe needing to make a decision about it. Let's see. So why is the whoa, okay, I hadn't really finished my question yet, but the Ten of Swords is coming out here. So that would definitely be an ending. It could be maybe deciding whether to end some sort of chapter, but it would be quite painful and maybe cause a lot of tears. So let's see. It could also be something, of course, it could be something where there has already been that painful ending, and now they're trying to communicate with you, and you're like, I don't want to. I just feel like I want to block you from my energy. I want to move on from this. So let's see, why is the Eight of Wands here is what I was going to say. There it is. The Ace of Cups. This is what I'm talking about cycles. I feel like this is what you may have been dealing with here, Aquarius, or if it's not what you've been dealing with this person, where basically it seems to come to an end, it's very painful, you have to go through all that pain, and then it starts up again, and there's this beautiful new beginning in love being offered, or you're trying to decide whether to, you know, end one thing, close one chapter and start something new. But I feel for most of you it's going to be something where it's coming back around again, and they are trying to communicate with you again, wanting that new beginning in love. So why is the Two of Swords here, please? Thank you. Yeah. The Five of Cups. The Two of Swords is because you have been disappointed by this person in the past, because you have ended up crying over them, because there has been regret, sadness, and you're very much focused on what has gone wrong previously. And yeah, with them wanting to message you this month, I feel, and that is why you're like, I don't know if I want to do this again. I don't want to be left disappointed again by this person. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please, for Aquarius? Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Thank you. Nine of Swords. Okay. So look, I see a lot of overthinking and mental torment here between the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords. But I have to say, with the Wheel of Fortune, first of all, it could be, as I have already said, this person wanting a new cycle with you, and it's causing you to really do a lot of overthinking about whether you can do this or not, and maybe anxiety or being kept up late at night about. This is actually about a decision as well in this particular Nine of Swords card. But let's see what else. It could also be that there is positive change happening here with that Wheel of Fortune. And you might actually be coming out of this sense of stuck overthinking. Can I get anything else for that Wheel of Fortune, please? There's that Eight of Pentacles that we saw before. So, yeah. To me, this is a sense of is continuing to work on this, is it actually causing more pain than success? Or do we continue putting work and effort into it? Anything else, please, for that Wheel of Fortune? Oh, wow. There you go. Four of Wands. So, look, I feel this is good. It could be that actually there is positive turn of events here with this person. I'm getting a sense that you have been on cycles with them where it may end and start again, as I already described. But there could be some change of fate here happening where it's actually going to bring more a sense of celebration and happiness in with the Four of Wands. It could also be that you're questioning whether you can still have this with them if you continue to put the hard work in. So that's what we've got there. Now, I'm sorry, I just have to show you this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So this is talking about someone coming back into your life with this sweet offerings, very maybe an apology for some of you, but for others, it just wanted to do something nice for you, to make some sort of gesture, returning back into your life and trying to remind you of when, let's not focus about when things went wrong. Let's reminisce about the good times and focus on when things were really good between the two of us. So yeah, I mean, for some of you, it may not be that you've been on cycles. It could have just been something that you thought was a closed chapter of your life, trying to return, saying that they want to put the hard work in, whatever's necessary to actually have this, maybe even marriage or long level of commitment with you, but they really hurt you in the past, so that's why you're extremely blocked. I was just going to say, is there anything else, and that was flipped out of the deck, so the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, there is someone making an offer. It's for a new beginning, for a very stable one. But I don't feel like you're speaking to this person with the Five of Swords, or there's issues with communication and not knowing whether to maybe reply to them when these messages come in. Is there anything else, please, for Aquarius before we go into the spread? Any other messages for Aquarius? Yeah. So this is it. Look, we've got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now we've got the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is talking about an ending which was very heavy energy. When this came to an end, it was something that you'd put a lot of hard work and effort into previously. And when it ended, it was like that was a waste of time and effort and tears and, you know, blood, sweat and tears kind of feeling. And it ended with, you know, I was left with nothing kind of thing. It all came to nothing, all my hard work. So it is a burden as well because of what happened in the past between the two of you, this ending. Yes, now they're offering you this beautiful new beginning in love. And I don't know what my neighbours are doing. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, just like slamming doors. But Ace of Pentacles. So this is something tangible, a new beginning, to put down roots. Again, to put the hard work in that I was talking about. But yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to want to make a decision about it just yet anyway. And you're doing maybe a lot of overthinking about this. Maybe this is something you would rather have just leave in the past and you've moved on from. And the bottom of the deck, now we have the Four of Swords. So yeah, this is again talking about not communicating because you don't want to say something here that is going to lead to chaos being in your life again. And maybe, you know, you don't know what to say to them yet. When this communication is coming in, it's kind of like, I don't know what I want to reply to you because of what went down, and maybe like a lack of belief that things can actually change and be different this time. So let me go into your spread and we'll get more information for you. So Aquarius, I'm going to be asking 12 questions. The top 12 cards, please, for Aquarius. This is about you and the person of interest, the person you have on your mind whilst watching this video. And everything I'm saying in terms of how you feel, how they feel, it can be flipped. So just reverse the roles as it resonates for your story, if it resonates, of course. So can we get the top 12 cards for Aquarius, please? For my Aquariuses. Okay, lovely. Yeah. Wow. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Ace of Wands now, another Ace, Aquarius. So this is talking about a new beginning, a very passionate one at that, and there is involving taking action, making something happen. Also, I just noticed, which I don't normally see with this card, that actually the flowers sprouting out of the top of this particular wand. So this is kind of like, yeah, bringing growth and beauty to a connection, but it is through through the medium of passion. So there's going to be a lot of Maybe there is a lot of attraction between the two of you. And yeah, there is a new beginning definitely being the opportunity for one this month. So we've got the Temperance card behind that card of Sagittarius. So there is the need to, with all that passion, to maybe keep your balance, to try and like keep a level head here. I feel like this may be throwing you off your balance a little bit, understandably, when this person comes back in. It could be quite shocking. And yeah, it's a need to weigh up, maybe keep everything in equilibrium and not act too rashly is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, so we have the Page of Swords here, so that's interesting for me because this Page of Swords is mainly about some sort of communication, and I'm sorry, I just have to show you the Eight of Swords is waiting behind there as I say this. It's some sort of communication which you don't want to look at. You see it, look, she's literally looking away. In other cases, it can be like a truth that needs to be said or needs to be acknowledged that someone is avoiding seeing. But other than that, it's also, with the sword pointed up, it's also a message that's coming in and really trying not to look at it, not to deal with it. It's that same Two of Swords energy I saw at the beginning of, yeah, someone reaching out to you. And I feel like you're going to get this message and be like, I don't know what to even say to them. I don't even want to have to deal with this. I just want to try to avoid it, the message, right? When it comes in. So at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is beautiful. I mean, this is happiness, certainly. And yeah, blissful. This is talking about like the one that you want to grow old with, have a family with. This could have been how you felt about this person at some point, or it could be the sense of happiness that is potential for you this month, Aquarius. So let's see. Wow. Next to that, we have the Ten of Wands. What a contrast. I had to say, though, this is also reflecting what I saw at the very start about cycles. You see, the tens are about chapters and cycles as moment of completion. Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. I feel like this is the roller coaster you've been on with this person. One minute you're exceedingly happy and there's that feeling of potential, and this is where it's headed, and the next minute you're feeling very burdened by it, weighed down, overwhelmed. It's just something you're kind of carrying around, like, to be quite literal, and it's just weighing you down. So let's see. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles here. So for me, this is talking about, it can be about working together, certainly, but it's also about kind of like making a plan, maybe getting advice from friends or family. This could be what you're doing. But it could also be talking about that this person you're dealing with may have been making some sort of plan about an offer to make you, or even making a plan about what they want. So let's see, let me get the next layer and then I'll go through everything. So can we clarify, please, for Aquarius with the top 12 cards? We clarify what is already laid out for Aquarius, please. Okay, for Aquarius. Okay. Oh, Aquarius, they think you're absolutely freaking incredible. Oh wow, that's harsh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry, hold on. Yep. Wow. Okay, this is very interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands now. So this is talking about victory, kind of getting the attention that you deserve, being recognized for your worth. My goodness, do they recognize your worth? We're going to get to that in a second, but yeah, they do. They think you are looking absolutely incredible, Aquarius, and not just looking, but they see your many qualities. And I feel like this is going to be, yeah, acknowledging that. So let's see. Wow, we've got the Knight of Cups behind there as well. So this is someone with feelings as well. It's not just physical attraction. It's not just passion. There are feelings here as well with this Knight of Cups. I mean, we saw the Ace of Cups at the beginning. So this is talking about a new beginning in love. And the Knight of Cups is someone who is basically in love with you. Even though, you know, that sounds a bit corny to say. But yeah, this is someone with sincere feelings. Okay, and then we've got the Page of Swords. So interesting. With this combination, I'm kind of getting... Did we have the Page of Swords in exactly the same position as the first deck? Yes, we did. Okay, anyway. But here, I'm kind of getting a sense that someone has been keeping their eye on you and has been recognizing how special you are. Maybe they see what you're doing, I don't know, out in the community or with your friends or on social media, you name it. But they have been maybe even just finding out more about you and really liking what they see. And I feel like their feelings have been developing as a result. It could just be that they've been noticing how special you are without saying it to you, I want to say, because this particular Knight of Cups is actually not one that's expressing it. It's just, you know, it's kind of like the tides are coming in around this poor horse that the knight is riding and getting deeper and deeper. I just feel like someone has actually been falling in love with you here, Aquarius. Now, let's see what else is going on. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Maybe some of you have Earth in your chart potentially. I mean, I speak as a Aquarius moon and rising myself, and I'm a Capricorn sun, so maybe some of you are the same. But anyway, apart from that, it is talking about looking at someone, and I feel like someone is looking at you, Aquarius, and considering you not just like girlfriend or boyfriend material, but wife. This Queen of Pentacles is the wife material queen of the deck. It doesn't have to be about a female. Doesn't matter about the gender, but you know what I mean. It's like someone that you want to settle down with, that you can actually have a commitment with, long-term stability. Someone who's very nurturing and very good with their money as well. Very good with keeping a beautiful home. Always looks really good. Dresses very well. And yeah, I feel like that is also how someone is considering you. So let's see. And then we've got the World card again. So, I mean, we've already saw it right at the start, but for me, this World card is with two people on it. It's not that kind of sense of, you know, the traditional World card is often one person on their own, closing out a chapter. This World card is actually talking about two people dancing into the next chapter of their life together. So let's see. Oh my goodness. And the Eight of Wands. Guys, I did shuffle this thoroughly, but the Eight of Wands again here. So yeah, some communication is coming in. This may feel like a sense of victory when someone actually says this to you, but you're definitely going to be hesitant for sure. But communication coming in, very passionate, wanting to have a whole new chapter with you and wanting there to be stability with that chapter as well. So let's go through how you're feeling about them. To be honest, this may, as I said, come as quite a shock when this comes in this month, Aquarius, with the Tower card here. But you may already feel like any foundation that you had with them has fallen apart. Now, for some of you, where this is something that just was like a relationship in the past that came to a big ending, it was a very painful ending in your life, and it was a big shake-up, and you feel like any stability that you had with this person in the past, that has crumbled. Any foundation that you built up together is gone. With the Seven of Wands, you may feel, as I said at the beginning, quite defensive about them coming in, maybe wanting to keep them at arm's length with the Seven of Wands, maybe wanting to kind of defend your what you have worked to rebuild since they left your life, if that makes sense. The Seven of Wands, this is like against all odds, I always feel with this card. So it may feel like to be able to rebuild what we had before would be against all odds. There is a sense of perseverance with this Seven of Wands, but let's see. I'll get another layer before I say too much else. How they feel about you. Well, we've got your energy with the Star card, so that's you again, Aquarius. But look, They feel like you are everything that they could wish for. Like you embody a wish fulfillment for them. You are incredible with the star, like absolutely. And combined with the Queen of Wands, are you kidding? They feel like you are magnetic, incredibly attractive. As I said, they've been keeping their eye on you for sure. And I feel like just thinking more and more how amazing you are. With the star card can also be, they feel like they may want to bring some healing to this connection with you. The Queen of Wands is confidence. They may feel like you have potentially also healed from whatever happened in the past and perhaps gone through a glow up, some of you, and they're really thinking, wow, Aquarius is looking amazing these days. They feel like you have regained your self-confidence. You're very powerful at this time with your energy showing up here combined with the Queen of Wands. Yes, you are powerful. Now, how they see you, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, to be honest, they see you holding back. Just as I said at the beginning, they see you being quite protective of yourself, your heart, and your, not finances, but like your, what's the word? Oh God, my brain. Brain freeze. They're just being protective of your, let's call it stability, but what I mean, like your resources. Yes, God. Oh, I need to stop tonight. Okay, so they see you being very protective one way or another. They may also see that they missed an opportunity with you with this Four of Cups because they were maybe distracted by other people. I'm going to get onto that in a minute. But yeah, there was an element here of neglecting you in the past. Maybe there were other parties involved that they were more interested in or getting distracted by, or, you know, that was drawing their attention. And it's more, this is being distracted by surface level interactions that are just more about having their ego attended to and ignoring something with true integrity that could have really brought a lot of love and healing into their life. They see that they missed that opportunity with you, and now you are extremely guarded. So what happened in the past? Well, yeah, someone was dealing with options. I feel like the person you were dealing with had options here, Aquarius, with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords. Now, for some of you, if you were in a serious commitment, this came to an end, I feel like there was probably an element of heartbreak from some of you. It will be from cheating, but I'm just going to say it. From third party with that Three of Swords. This particular one is also from revealing something, you know, that was hidden, and that causing this shocking heartbreak. And with the Seven of Cups is talking about needing to make a decision and choose an option. Now, for others of you, it can also be that there was confusion, which led to heartache. There was lack of decision about going for this with you or not. You know, you'll know what happened. Also with the Seven of Cups, what I'm actually just getting is illusion. Maybe someone was selling you a story, Aquarius, kind of selling you some sort of dream, you know, showing you, you know, there's lots of cups, lots of feelings, lots of good stuff here, but you couldn't see what was being hidden from you through the fog, through their lies, was actually a snake as well, someone deceptive, and that dishonesty and, yeah, led to a lot of heartbreak in the past. So the current mutual energy. Well, we've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water energy, and the Knight of Swords. So this is going to come in out of the blue, as I said, communication coming in from this person this month. It can be with the Knight of Swords, someone really speaking very courageously, saying what they need to get off their chest, they need to tell you something. With this Queen of Cups, this is all about emotions and love, and so it could certainly, for some of you, it could be someone coming in out of the blue and telling you that they still love you. It could be someone saying something to you which is going to make you feel very emotional, and maybe because you do still have feelings for them, for some of you, but there's going to be a need to really get in touch with your feelings, because this person's coming out of the blue. How can I say it? It's just going to come in and it's going to make you feel very emotional, is the current mutual energy for the month. So now this is a bit tricky for me, because this here is, what does this person want to happen in the connection between the two of you, Aquarius? We have the Emperor, Aries energy, and Nine of Pentacles. So The Emperor is someone who has things their way, and they want to be in charge and be in control. They want the ball to be in their court, if you like, and to do what they want to do. So it's funny for me that it's come up here, because this is someone who's like, I want things my way. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very single, independent energy. So now, for some of you, this person wants to be able to retain being single and it being kind of all about them. I'm kind of getting a bit of a selfish attitude coming off here from this person. But for others of you, it could be that they want to retain their sense of independence, whilst also still having you as well. Let me carry on and we'll see what comes up. So what is the blockage or blocking this connection? So we have the Sun card, which is beautiful, positive happiness normally, and the Ten of Swords, which we saw at the beginning. So interestingly, I feel like what is blocking this connection in terms of there being kind of maybe growth and bringing happiness back in is that ending that's already happened. I feel like that is this is also talking about a betrayal in this particular Ten of Swords, and we saw that in the past as well. It could be that with the Sun card, it can also be something being illuminated. So maybe something was illuminated about maybe why the ending happened. Maybe you found out about a third party after that. That knowledge, it could be what is stopping this connection from going anywhere. I just feel like also it's focus with the Sun about someone's it's all about someone's happiness here, and can you be happy with someone where you went through that ending? This, whoever this is resonating with, that question is for you. You'll know. So the intentions of this person towards you, Aquarius, the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, seriously, I mean, let's just be frank here, that they're considering offering you, for some of you, marriage. Just straight up, I'm going to say it. It's not going to be for everyone. But the Page of Pentacles is looking at an offer, a gift, a gesture, a ring for some of you. And the Four of Wands is talking about marriage and celebrating together as a couple. Now, obviously, it could just be their intention is to offer you a commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage. But it's interesting, with this Page of Pentacles is actually someone who being a little bit hesitant and looking and considering whether to or not. So it could be that it's not someone actually, they're not reaching out, they're just thinking about offering it. So their intention may be to work out whether they want to offer you commitment of some sort. Now, what you need to know about this person's current situation, for many of you, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, because we've got this Knight of Wands and the Temperance card again in their current situation. But it's a good combination, actually, I would say, because I feel like this person may have inconsistent tendencies with that Knight of Wands. Now, it doesn't have to be that they are a player or playboy, playgirl, but for some of you, you'll probably know, considering that Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups in the first, we saw already. So yeah, the current situation, they may have player-like tendencies of being inconsistent, but what I say is good about this combination is with this Temperance card, that is actually about bringing some balance and harmony and actually being more tempered. This is like pure impulse with the Knight of Wands. Doing things on impulse, doing things without hesitation, doing things without thinking can be reckless, irresponsible. There's lots of good things about the Knight of Wands, but here, this is what I'm picking up. And, not really taking responsibility for your actions as well with the Knight of Wands. But interestingly, the Temperance card speaks very much actually about taking responsibility. So I feel like this person may be actually considering what their player ways have got them so far, and actually maybe trying to temper those impulses and become more stable emotionally as well, and about their stable in terms of their desires. Now, the action they're going to take towards you next is interesting, Aquarius. We've got this Two of Wands, so it is the need to make a decision about which direction to go in. The Six of Pentacles this is why I'm still get the feeling that your person is a little bit selfish, because this Six of Pentacles to me here is they're talking about just giving you a little bit still. It's like they need to decide whether they're going to go all in on this or not. And it's like their intention is to think about whether to do that, but the action they're going to take towards you next is to still kind of give you breadcrumbs while they're deciding. So what's your advice? Now, I find your advice interesting considering what else I can see, because we've got the Fool, which is take a leap of faith, take a risk, no guts, no glory. Life is short, take a risk, right? We've got the Page of Pentacles also, which we see in the intention as well of your person. So it would seem that if they actually make you some sort of offer, I can't help but say the advice seems to be go for it. But I don't want to say too much more at the moment. We'll get another layer before I say anything else. And what's going to be happening between the two of you this month? Yeah, so the thing is, we've got the Five of Cups and the Moon. So the Five of Cups is talking about still feeling emotionally disappointed, or it can also be talking about focused on the things that have gone wrong. Again, the block being that Ten of Swords, where there has been painful endings, of cycles in the past with this person, or just once. I feel like this month is going to be still playing that over and over in your mind, and that could be stopping this from actually progressing, I have to say. And that's no criticism, just as what I can see here, because the Moon is also a fear of going down this path with this person. It's a fear of if there will be something hidden this time, if there's something that there's some element of dishonesty or not seeing things clearly, of an emotional confusion as well, and a fear of I feel like trusting this person again and being led down this path by this person again. So it's kind of how you're going to be feeling this month. And there's something about Pisces energy, which is obviously we're in Pisces season at the moment. Pisces is beautiful, emotional, but sometimes we can get swept up in that emotional sense, and it's the not seeing things potentially completely clearly. So it's just something to bear in mind. Some advice I got for myself as well for this Pisces season, so I thought I'd just pass that on. So let's get your third layer, Aquarius, and see if I can get any more information for you. But you could also be seeing things more negatively than they actually are as well. It goes both ways. It can just be like a bit of an emotional haze. So can we clarify for Aquarius, please, with the top 12 cards? Please clarify what is happening for them, what's already laid out. And if this is resonating, please do leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you just enjoy it. I mean, I always love to hear that. So the top 12 cards for Aquarius, please. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Yep. It's the Moon again. Yep. Oh. Okay. Wow. Good. All right. So, the bottom of this deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is talking about your happiness, certainly Aquarius. It is about your wish fulfillment, again, sense of contentment and kind of getting what you want, I'm getting here as well. So yes, let's see. Or it could just be, you're focused on, you want to actually get what you want, if that makes sense. You don't want to be disappointed anymore. You want to have that sense of contentment and happiness. So behind that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Now this is two people, and particularly in this particular Eight of Pentacles card, working together and putting work and effort and investment into something to actually grow towards, the Ten of Pentacles, the full shebang. Two people working together. It could be that work is very good for you as well. Maybe some of you, we saw that Eight of Pentacles coming out at the beginning, you might be trying to distract yourself from this that you may not want to make a decision about yet by focusing on your work for some of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, But you know, I said the Eight of Pentacles is working together to reach the full shebang of the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Ten of Pentacles, guys. And this Ten of Pentacles is literally a wedding. So, you know, this is marriage. This is long-term commitment. And yeah, this is putting the work in together to make that happen. Maybe someone will be offering you marriage. Wow. But this is like, again, this person here is holding a child as well. So it is all about happiness and contentment in the home and a family and the whole shebang. I don't know how else to say it. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, oh my goodness, Aquarius, the Ace of Cups. Again, absolutely beautiful new beginning in love being offered. What's the opportunity on the table here? And there is a lot going on. This isn't just feelings. This is a new beginning in love, which is all about a family and commitment as well. So the Two of Swords, again, I mean, this is like a completely different deck, guys, but these are basically the messages that came out at the very beginning. There's going to be something coming back around, a new beginning being offered in love, and you're going to need to make a decision about it, but it's going to be a very difficult one where you may feel, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry, my voice is so weird tonight. That is what I'm talking about the emotional haze, making you feel like you're not necessarily seeing everything clearly. So you're going to need to, because you see how this guy is blindfolded as well, so you're going to need to make this decision from a place of intuition, from your gut, listening to your feelings as well, I have to say, Aquarius. Yeah, so next to that, we have the Justice card. So this is, again, about making a decision. It can also be someone wanting to make things right with you, doing things fairly. I have to say the Justice card can also talk about legal things. So for some of you, this could be talking about a marriage or, yeah, it doesn't have to be. But just there's been so much evidence about marriage. There's the Four of Wands on the spread again on the third layer. So yeah, for some of you, this could be talking about a marriage. But it is going to be a big decision. And this Justice card is about making a decision where it's fair for everyone, what is going on here, and things are balanced. And can you have that kind of thing? So how you feel about your person is clarified by the Ace of Swords. So yeah, there is this realization energy here. There is the Tower energy. This is a really shocking realization. Now, it could also be, for some of you, this may be progressing through the month, that actually you don't feel like this right now, but at some point you're going to feel like, oh, I do actually want to work on this with that Seven of Wands. I do want to persevere. Yes, it is going to take working against all odds, it would seem, but I've realized I want to put the work into this. Or yeah, there's this sense also, it could have been talking about some sort of truth that came to light in the past, which, you know, the other side of this, it could have been something that, you know, was revealed to you that was extremely shocking, threw you from your foundations of how you felt about this person, and now you feel very defensive against them. Could go either way. So how they feel about you is clarified, Aquarius, by the Two of Cups. So listen, they feel you are incredible, and they feel very much in love with you with the Two of Cups. This is my soulmate card. It's two people who are very connected to each other on a head and a heart level. You see eye to eye on so many things. The chemistry between the two of you is off the charts, and they feel you are one in a million, everything they could wish for, their perfect counterpart. Now, how they see you is clarified by the Three of Wands. They see that they have been leaving you waiting with this Three of Wands card. She is literally sat there waiting and waiting, and look at this little sweet bird in the background being completely ignored, sitting there waiting, being ignored while someone gives attention to some shiny people who have no real connection with them. Yeah, so they see you now holding back, you've been neglected, and you've been waiting enough time for this person to get their shit together, pardon my language. What happened in the past between the two of you was the moon. So yeah, massive sense of confusion and illusion with this Seven of Cups and the Moon card. Yeah, someone wasn't being clear and honest, and was just maybe, it was like a sense of fantasy that they may have been giving you selling you a dream. I'm getting, I just keep getting that message, like selling you stories, selling you a fantasy, not being completely honest with you, absolutely, and that led to a lot of heartache. So the current mutual energy, however, is clarified by the King of Pentacles. So that's Earth energy again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. As we already saw, the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But this is, you see the combination here of someone who is very all about stability, a committed partner, wanting to actually be reliable and loyal and have a structure of a home, very hardworking, very committed, and a lot of love and emotion here with the Queen of Cups. And it's coming in out of the blue, this communication about this, but it's like someone wanting to have commitment with you because there is a lot of feelings between the two of you in the current mutual energy. Now, this is the tricky thing though, because what this person wishes would happen in the connection is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. I mean, did I say they were selfish? The Four of Pentacles has selfish tendencies, okay? I'm just being protective here, Aquarius. I'm not really criticizing your person, and cross-watchers don't come for me. But someone has got this tendency of wanting to hold back and hold on to their resources, as I was saying. Now, this could also be that why they see you as the Four of Pentacles is because that's how they've been behaving. They've been holding back. They've been holding back their emotions and their resources and leaving you waiting. And this person that you're dealing with kind of wants to be able to continue doing that. Now, the thing is, in terms of their intentions, they actually want to offer commitment to you because they are in love with you, but they also kind of want to be able to keep everything their way. It's like someone who may have been on their own for a while or been not necessarily settled down or in a commitment where they had to completely share, completely compromise. It's like someone like that who wants you, Aquarius, but they don't want to give up living, with all of their things in the place where they want their things. They don't want to have to like share their wardrobe, for example. It's kind of like wanting to keep everything their way whilst also having you. So what is blocking this connection from moving forward, or the challenge? Now we have the Star. So this is your energy again, Aquarius, but I feel, to be honest, like the Star here is talking about being guided towards someone, kind of the universe guiding you. I feel like it's that Wheel of Fortune energy again at the beginning of, I feel like the universe may have been, if you have been on cycles with this person, it's kind of like, guys, did you not get it yet? Okay, well, we're doing it again. We're going back around so you learn the lesson this time. Because the challenge here is that someone is guided towards, or you're guided towards each other, but someone's been ignoring that, ignoring the advice from the universe, ignoring any signs that have been sent that you guys are supposed to be together. So let me get, it's interesting we've got the Sun and the stars as well. That is some serious planetary involvement as well, I would say. So anything else you can tell me about what is blocking this connection from moving forward for Aquarius? What is the challenge? What else can you tell me? Oh, okay. The King of Cups. The World. Anything else? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune and the World have just come out together exactly as they did at the beginning from a completely different deck. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. What has been blocking this connection is that you guys have been on cycles again and again, I would say. It doesn't have to be going on for like a decade, but even just like over the space of a year or a couple of years, where it's like it seems to be going somewhere and then it comes to an end. There seems to be growth of the connection and happiness and abundance, and then it comes to a painful end. This is kind of what's blocking it. And I feel with this King of Cups, this is someone who has a lot of feelings but has not been expressing it, maybe has not even been addressing it, and they have been avoiding the universe with the Wheel of Fortune, guiding them towards you and trying to ignore that. And that's maybe why it like starts up, but then it ends again, because this person is very stubborn, I'm going to say, with that Emperor energy as well. So that's so interesting that the same combination came out, just as I was saying about it. Anyway, enough about that. So the intentions of this person, Aquarius, is clarified by the World card again. So their intention is to have everything with you. Now, the World card, we've as already discussed, can be about cycles and new chapters, yes. And I feel like they do want to have and go into a whole new chapter of their life with you, not anybody else. And this World card is particularly beautiful because it's actually, again, it's a couple together in harmony. And I think this woman is actually pregnant in this picture. So it's, again, it's that sense of having everything together. When I say the full shebang, I mean it, like family, children, marriage, it's all here again. Their intention is to actually, it's to think about seriously offering this and something to you which can lead to all of this, if that makes sense. Now, what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Chariot card. So that is Cancer energy, but this particular Chariot card is talking about having a short-lived victory at the cost of other people's emotions. I mean, seriously, it's exactly what I was saying. It is that surface level interactions with shiny people, with the Four of Cups, avoiding someone that they knew they were being drawn towards, who had serious potential and integrity, and feeling like they having a momentary win, instant win, but long-term no. And it's the same as that Knight of Wands, inconsistency, rushing in, rushing back out again, not really considering other people's feelings when doing so. And that is now what they're trying to actually be more balanced about. I feel like they are aware that this isn't like a long-term solution, considering what they're actually considering about with you is full long-term. And this Temperance card is telling me they're actually bringing some balance and taking responsibility for this previous kind of very instant gratification behavior. Now, the action they're going to take towards you next, look at this, is the Four of Wands. So the action, I feel, is actually to make a decision. Do they want to keep giving breadcrumbs to you and all these other people, and the Six of Pentacles here, and just giving little bits and not really getting actually deeply invested into anything? Or do they want Four of Wands, exactly as in their intentions here? This is talking about commitment, happiness, celebration, long term. The action they're going to take towards you next, that Two of Wands, is to make a decision about this one way or the other. Now, your advice is clarified. Oh, where did the Magician come from? Sorry, that must have fallen out when I was clarifying this. Sorry. Oh, okay, I don't know what to do with that. I'll put it back on the deck for now. Interesting though. Maybe there is an element of manifestation here happening. To be honest, if that was for this, in terms of what we were talking about, then yeah, this has been manifesting and someone's been trying to ignore the signs the universe has been sending them. But anyway, your advice, Aquarius, is clarified by the Two of Wands. So yes, when this person reaches out with some sort of significant offer, actually something real, it is going to be a decision that you need to make. Just like they are making a decision about whether to do it or not, they're actually going to take towards you next to the Two of Wands. Your advice is the Two of Wands. So yeah, it's going to be a big decision for both of you. But I can't help but say that the advice seems to be, if this offer is real, and make sure it is, because obviously you were dealing with a lot of illusion with this person in the past, and confusion and fantasy perhaps that they were selling you. Make sure that this is a real offer that they're bringing for you now. But Page of Pentacles to me is very good. I don't see any like sense of, there's no Seven of Swords here, you know what I mean, in terms of your advice, which normally comes out very strongly for me if this is an offer you can't trust. Here I'm getting, trust your heart and go for it 100%, like go in fully. Because this Two of Wands is also, the woman has a heart in her hand, and she's letting her heart guide her. And you know what I'm saying with that Two of Swords energy, you're not feeling like you can make this decision based on facts, because it's a bit blurry. You're going to have to trust your heart and your feelings on this one, Aquarius, and make that decision and then take that leap of faith one way or another. So what's going to be happening between the two of you this month? Very positive, I have to say. It's clarified by the Empress. So this is beautiful. It can be Taurus and Libra energy, but for me, it's mainly Venus. It is beauty, love, strength. It is also, this Empress is completely different to any other Empress card I've seen. She is actually like the warrior here. She is strong. She's a leader in this particular Empress card. And she's, you see how her eyes are open and looking ahead, and that's very important with tarot, you know, what the eyes are actually doing, because it means a lot. And it's kind of like looking ahead and being courageous and leading this and taking charge and going forward. So I feel like, yes, there may be this element of focusing on what has gone wrong, focusing on disappointment, sadness, and that is what's going to be the fear and confusion about whether to go forward, whether there's things that will be hidden. But I feel like, to be honest, Aquarius, if you're going to be resonating with this Empress feeling here, you're going to be actually feeling the fear and doing it anyway, and being very strong, resilient, and this sense of beauty and love to actually bring growth to this connection, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, and being very strong. And with this Empress, this is kind of leading with love this month. So that is what I've got for you, Aquarius. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense and I hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave me a comment if it resonated or you enjoyed it. I'd just love to hear from you guys. And hit the like button for me. If Aquarius has the most likes this month, I'll do you guys a bonus love reading later on in March. Otherwise, subscribe. That'd be wonderful. It looks like we're on track to reach 1,000 subscribers soon, which is, I know, small fry to most of YouTube, but it's a huge deal for me. So I'll do something special when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And just thank you so much for all your support so far. I wish you an amazing March. Thank you again, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.